Hey everybody, this is Watch Fan Henry. I'm at Terminal 5, London Heathrow Terminal 5. It is Friday the 23rd February 2024, and I've just had a very interesting chat with the manager actually of the Rolex authorized dealer here. Absolutely fascinating conversation with him. So I have to give a very special shout out to Nural. He's the general manager, the manager of this store. He's a fantastic guy. So if you're coming to this shop, this authorized dealer at Terminal 5, you want to speak to Nural. He's very kind guy. Big takeaway is he said that a year ago, he would tell people don't even bother trying to go to a Rolex shop to purchase a watch. Absolutely impossible. He said the situation is changing, and now his recommendation is persistence. You must persist. So if you're at an airport, if you're in a city center, do check with your Rolex authorized dealer, because they are now getting some models in stock. Of course, the all gold models are in stock, where 36mm models are coming in stock as well, but they still have thousands of people on their wait list. And of course, if somebody doesn't collect their watch quickly, the watch immediately goes for sale in the shop. He did give me an interesting example. He said around Christmas time, husband and wife were walking by the shop, and the husband started walking into the Rolex shop, and his wife pulled him back, and she said, "Oh, don't go in there, they don't have anything." And he overheard the conversation, and he had to chuckle to himself, because on that particular day they had several pieces in stock. So that fellow did actually miss out on purchasing some watches. But those situations are quite rare. They're infrequent. He said right now, right this very moment, the second that I'm standing here at Terminal 5, they don't have any men's watch of any nature in stock. But as I say, 36mm models are going to be more easy to get. Also, watches, women's watches and all gold watches getting more and more easily available. But if you're looking for, of course, a sports model, 41mm date just, these kinds of watches are extremely difficult to find. But he said you can luck out. You can get lucky. So I think that's an interesting change, and it's nice to hear. He was a very kind gentleman. Actually, he did have a customer in the shop earlier that he told me about. That was a fascinating story. It was a man from Japan. Believe it or not, it was a fellow from Japan, and he was wearing a two-tone GMT Master 2 new watch, and he asked the gentleman where he purchased the watch. He was from Japan, and he purchased the watch in Japan. So he lucked out. He walked into an authorized dealer in Japan, and he was able to buy the watch. So that corroborates what I saw with my own eyes in my earlier Japanese videos. So I'm going to post the link in the upper corner, and you can check those out. But I was recently in Japan, and of course it was a Rolex cornucopia, and hope you'll find those videos of interest as well. Just basically persistence. That's the key. That's the key word. If you're looking for a brand new Rolex, you just have to be persistent. He said every shop you walk past, ask. It does not hurt. It does not hurt to ask. I asked him about quantities of watches that he's had. So for example, GMT Master 2, GMT 2, he said it's basically maybe a dozen in the last year, so perhaps that averages out at one per month. So imagine that. And for rare pieces, anything with the color green, Sky Dweller, or a green GMT, or the opposite side drive, they are extremely hard to find, but you might get lucky. So there you go. But I did ask him what he thought was the top half a dozen watches in terms of top exclusivity down to, I guess if you could call it least exclusivity. But in his personal opinion, if you're looking for a Rolex watch, the most exclusive, the hottest right now is red and blue. Of course, GMT Master 2, red and blue, Pepsi. The rumor is that watch is going to be discontinued. So red and blue is number one. In the number two position is green and black. Green and black is number two. Number three is black and blue. Number four would be, of course, Ever Rose and Steel. Number 5 is the GMT 2023 Jubilee bracelet, yellow gold. So steel and yellow Jubilee bracelet. Absolutely fantastic watch. And in the number 6 position is the solid gold Everose Rolex. So that would be just what he's observed in terms of exclusivity, what people want. Hardest watch to find, of course, is red and blue, and easiest, if you can call it that, is the solid gold, the Everose. So again, special thanks to Nurul. I really appreciate his help, and hope you found this report of interest. If you're at Terminal 5 Heathrow and you're passing through Terminal 5 Heathrow, definitely pop into the Rolex authorized dealer, have a chat with them. As I say, the manager is a really nice guy, very, very friendly and knowledgeable, happy to chat. So it was one of my more pleasurable Rolex authorized dealer visits. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my Watch Van Henry channel, please do hit that subscribe button, and I definitely look forward to seeing your comments to this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. It's been a fantastic visit here at the Rolex authorized dealer in Terminal 5. Perhaps I would say my favorite Rolex authorized dealer visit in the last 5 years. So thumbs up if you're coming to Heathrow Terminal 5.